Good evening to one and all present here. We, Pon Pure Logistics, a company of Pon Pure Chemicals, happy to welcome you all to this webinar session on Authorized Economic Operator, AEO. Our respectable host of this webinar is Mr. Suresh Babu, Vice President of Pon Pure Logistics, serving for 25 years, and Mr. Dharmesh, our Deputy General Manager in Pon Pure Logistics for 15 years. Happy to welcome you all once again. Sir, handing over to you.
Good evening and welcome you all for this webinar. Myself, Suresh Babu, my colleague Mr. Dharmesh also with me. Thanks for joining this webinar on AEO. The purpose of this webinar to give some idea about AEO and advantages of AEO. Hope you all have good takeover by the end of this session. If you see the tagline, of this webinar, how to become privileged importer exporter through AEO program. Generally, we might all having a thought in our mind like how I can improve my supply chain efficiency in import export exim business. Why do customs do not clear my goods faster? Why do I get option of taking delivery directly from port or drop my export containers into the port? Why are some importers or exporters are given priority by customs officials? So to get clear on this, we will have some idea on these presentations. So what is AEO mainly? But AEO is a program by World Customs Organization, recognized program. It's a worldwide program. Why AEO? To promote ease of doing business across the world. This program was introduced by World Customs in 2005. But in India, initially it started as ACP program. This is the framework designed by World Customs Organization to give most safe growth to export-import transactions, secured manner, and give some facilitation, IS facilitation to the importer and exporters. Aims to this objective of this program by AEO program by customs is this international recognized certification by registering this AEO to incentivize the entities by giving some advantages and time cost to the transactions. From ACP, the customs changed to AEO program based on the guidelines of WCO to expand the some more scope into this program. Like WCO given agenda to address these are all the points which how the program can benefit to the trade. So it will reduce transaction cost, time, and efficiency in the transactions. All the import-export transactions. Let us see how this program after the introduction of this program, how this program has evaluated so far. So actually, this in 2016, the customs has again amended many of the sections in the this program, and it has been brought to the requirement, meet out the requirement of WCO. So this program gives in the registration to the exporters and importers in 3 tier. That is, say, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. For the who do export-import business, the facilitators like logistic operator and other service providers, they can get this registration under AEO, LO, logistic operators. So that is what this program has evolved. So this mainly, this program, other countries and India will have mutually recognized agreement worldwide under the guidance of World Customs Organization. You will see these are all the numbers till 2008, 22 August. This many of importer, exporters, and the service providers are registered into this program. AEO T1 2,800 plus, and AEO T2 around 654 members are there. T3 70 people are there. So if you see these numbers, it is very minimum now because the awareness is not there about this program. That is the reason we thought we can we can take it up with our customers also. Let them also get benefited on this program. So this is the brief on the circulars which talks about AEO program. This in 2016, CBIC merged this AEO and SEP with AEO, and combinedly they brought it as AEO program. See, this AEO program give detailed details about this program, what are the process and how one can register with this program is briefed in this circular 33 of 2016 of customs, and subsequently some 2-3 circulars also they have given to clarify some of the points. So who can apply for this certification? So any exporter or importer, logistic service provider, warehouse operator, customs broker, custodian like CFS, or where the storage tank operators, all those people can avail this AEO certification. So eligibility to get a business AEO. See, the establishment should be in India. Systematic records has to be maintained. Maintain approved security systems like our SOPs are there in place to all process which we have day-to-day business processes. Proven compliances with customs and other laws, about the knowledge about the customs laws. So financial solvency. These mainly this is looking as a criteria to avail a certification. So this is basically this the companies who are export and import having some minimum criteria, that is minimum documents handling is one of the criteria. Like if non-MSME, 25 import or export document, either import or export in the last financial year is must for registering this program. In case if it is MSME, so they can if they are doing 10 import or export transactions, they can register with this program. So that is so The applicant must be financially solvent for previous three financial years. So MSME is only 2 years financial years is getting a certification. And basically, business not involved in custom related activities cannot get a AEO. It's fully because this is only the customers who are involving in export import activity, EXIM activity is only eligible for this. These are all the types of certification in tier level. Like AEO tier 1 have 3-year validity. Its online application has to be submitted. It is also having auto renewal subject to timelines given by the customs. Tier 2, in addition to the document, on-site verification also be done. The tier 1 is based on the document submission. They approve the AEO status. But tier 2, apart from documents, on-site inspection also by the customs officials will be done. This is also valid. Once they do it, the certificate is valid for 3 years. So entire process will be completed in 60 days. So once if we apply for a certification with valid documents, they will come for inspection on appointment, and also they will give a guideline what all the things is to be produced for inspection. So it is it's one advantage is that if multiple places we have a business, the inspection will be done at one site, minimum one site. Maybe option there may be one additional site also, but at present they are doing one site inspection only. Based on that site inspection across India, any port we can avail this certificate benefits. So tier 3 also similarly after T2 we can apply for T3. These are the same. They will come for inspection with all aspects. They will ensure all compliances are in place. So after inspection, they will certify for 5 years, which this process gets in 90 days. So all these timelines are stringently followed by the officials to issue the certificate in the agreed timeline. So each customers have a separate nodal officer to monitor this process and assist the this importer exporter to get this certification at the earliest. So what are the benefits if I get a AEO? See, this is mainly high-level facilitation we can get in all tier 3s, all 3 tiers. So DPD facility, that direct port delivery. So it's generally the consignments once arrived into the port, the consignment moves into CFS, and then we have to get the clearance, take the delivery from CFS. Whereas if AEO status holders, they can get the containers, lift the containers directly from port. Port also gives 3 days time. Before that, if you can lift the material directly from port. So the movement cost from the port to CFS, it can be saved. So almost minimum 15,000 to 20,000 you can save per container. So reduction of bank guarantee, one of the benefit. CP, if tier 1 50% reduction in the bank guarantee, and the tier 2 75%, tier 3 100%. So any situation, if a company has to give a bank guarantee to clear the cargo, these are the benefit they can get. So all investigations, so those compliances also, it is given relaxation in the AEO status. So clearance also 24/7. The nodal officers are supported, extending the support to help the importers or exporters and all the queries. In many of the custom houses, they have a WhatsApp group on AEO members. So they reply the queries on WhatsApp group. This is what the change has happened into the customs. They interact with the actual EXIM community to help the to get the clearance fast. So if custom duty also deferred duty can be paid in the tier 2 and tier 3. If you clear by clearing the goods by having some mechanism like approval system. So all duties during the 1st to 15th, we can pay the remit the amount to the government by 16th. So we can avail 15 days deferring payment of duty. And one more advantage by deferred payment of duty is any time we can clear the cargo and take the delivery. If even midnight, just we can update the OTP by system generated OTP, and duty is getting updated and we can take the delivery. That's one main advantage is there in tier 2 and 3. So bill of entries are given priority for the AEO holders, and faster completion of SEB. Some customers having SEB provisions. Those people also have given priority. So clearing cargo in shorter time is also happening. This facility pays the MRP stickers while taking deliveries. So we can access the data of our import and export in the credentials given by customs. So as I said, there is a relationship manager, nodal officers placed in each custom house to coordinate with the AEO holders. So again, exporter tier-wise benefits are like high-level facilitation as said in imports. Similarly, their imports will have a direct port deliveries. Here, direct port entry, like we can seal the containers in our factory itself, and directly we can drop the containers in the port instead of routing through CFS. So we can save time and cost. We can directly divert the cargo to the port instead of sending it to CFS, so that cost can be saved. So all investigation disputes are all resolved in 6 to 9 months time. That is for AEO holders. So and then these are all the benefits tier wise. You can see import exporter shipping bills given priority to assess the shipping bill. All LCL and disturbed consignments are passed by in RMS, so there is no inspections and all. Directly the system will assess on RMS basis, so the times and cost is also saved. Similarly, you can assess the export data through the credentials given to access the data system. This faster, you can get the drawback benefits quickly. So yeah, overtimes are waived into AEO holders. IGST refunds are getting fast for tier 2 and tier 3. Tier 2 refunds are granted in 45 days and tier 3 30 days. So similarly they have the same nodal officers for supporting to AEO exporters also. So this is what the advantages of having a AEO. So generally the customs officials feel when AEO holder comes for any export or import, they always look into this is the safe company, this is the importer or exporter or legally verified company, and also the another advantage is wherever the MR is being signed by Indian government, we can use this logo, and exporters, importers get benefited by getting all whatever imports which we get benefiting in India. The similar benefits they also get at their country as an importer. This is what overall view overall about the AEO. We Pon Pure helping our customers to guide and assure the application, how to file, all those guidance we are giving. We also handle some our CHA customs clearance and the freight forwarding division, which also support our customers to obtain this certification. Almost 10 customers so far we have guided and they got the AEO. Many of our customers, we constantly in touch with them to push them to get it registered so that they can get all these benefits and cost advantages, whatever time to time it is getting upgraded. So as a Pon Pure group, we Pon Pure Logistics also AEO LO holder, and in our chemical group also is a AEO tier 3 holder. So in India, only 70 people are there. We are one of the 70 having a AEO tier 3 status holder. So that's all from my side. So maybe if you have any queries or we can discuss, we can guide us.
We encourage all the participants to ask questions and clarify your doubts, if any. You can unmute yourself and ask questions to our presenters, or you can type in the chat box. We will read it and answer your questions.
Mr. Anand, see, for applying a tier 1 is the timeline is there. That is, once you apply tier 1, there is no time limit for applying tier 2. Parallelly, we can start process and get the tier 2 also. Tier 2, then tier 3. There is no timeline in between. So once you get the tier 1, then automatically you can start preparing the documents for tier 2.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. We will share the contact number once after the sections. We will share the Mr. Suresh Babu and Mr. Dharmesh contact number, so they will help you. In case if you are not unable to speak, please type your questions in the question section. We can read out and we will explain you.
Yeah, okay.
So now you are able to hear you, sir. You can talk.
Okay, nothing much. It was a nice presentation and very simply you explained, and it is very clear. So I am from Kanuri Chemicals. Actually, we are one of the customer for Pon Pure for some key chemicals. We do import also, but we don't have this, and we will look for it and we'll come back to you if I need some help from you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sure, sir. We will share my contact and Dharmesh contact so that you can anytime any help you just let us know.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Also, we will share the record document details by mail also, all the participants. Maybe you can go through it and have some doubts also, you can reach us.
Sure. That will help me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Swapnil, I think you raised your hand, sir. We can't hear you. If you want if you have any questions, you can type in the question section. So we will wait for 3 more minutes for questions. If there is any questions, please do. In case if you have any doubts also, you can raise any doubts also. Mr. Mohammed Ibrahim, we will send you the files, the PPT, and after the poster section, we will send you. The recording will be shared.
Thank you, Suresh sir and Dharmesh sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge with our customers at this AEO webinar event. And I would like to thank all our participants for the support and patience by listening and attending this webinar, and hope you utilized this opportunity for knowledge enhancement. Thanks all once again, ending the session.